You make anywhere home. It's where your heart is. If you're joyful and you feel happy there, okay? Be content in anywhere you're at, okay? It says dreams. Oh, that's almost the same card. That's crazy. This almost looks like the same exact card, but it says dreams on it. I hope everybody's been doing all right today. There was something I was going to talk to y'all about, and I went to the store, so I went through the portal of the door and forgot what I was going to talk to y'all about. But Joker's been acting weird. Won't look at you in the eye, that. Because they know they're guilty, man. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Period. They're guilty. It says decisions. So what's it leading up to? This is the secrets of the wand wood, y'all. What is this leading up to? What does it need to know? Thank you, Jesus Christ. By the way, I just want to say, the way you get to heaven is through Jesus Christ. That's the only way. That's the only way. No other way. He's the only key. I just wanted to say that and make it very, very, very clear. You can't get into heaven no other way. It don't matter how much work you do, how much good you do, how much bad you do. It's his decision in the end. Take that as it resonates. Alright, tell me what collector needs to know. What collector need to hear? It says tradition, the Hierophant. God. It says believe. Believe. Y'all heard me. Y'all heard me. You're protected. You're very protected. Somebody's on the outskirts listening or watching. It says channeling. Listening for the signs. Hearing the signs. I'm telling you. You're receiving some type of signs. Somebody was like ignoring the path and watching. They got inspired by standing back and watching. They got inspired by watching this. Something about stability. Your security is protected. Questions. Answers are right there within you. Something about since you was little. You was aware of something. Kindness. Someone was taking advantage of your kindness. You see how they're kind of knitting this while you're sleeping? And they're taking advantage of your kindness. Disguising it. Since you were little. You're getting answers to these questions through God. It says patience. Something is rebirthing. It says you're accepting your gifts, collective. You're accepting who you are. Your gifts. It says direction, decisions, and companionship. Somebody was inspired here. They're going to come in the nighttime. You got your light on for them. You've been turning your porch light on, collective? Because somebody's got their light on for them. This looks dark. Hold on. That's what it says. Leave your light on. Because somebody's been like lingering. But there's somebody going to come that says, wait a minute now. Somebody's coming in the nighttime. This is all night. All of it, except for this one. This is a child. This is something from childhood. Somebody was slowly taking your kindness away, taking advantage of your kindness over time. Until you got fed up and stood up. You may have walked away. What happened with this kindness? It says you got on your path. You quit letting them do this. You quit letting change. You told them no and they didn't like it. And then they started really fucking with you. That's the truth. Okay, so we know this part. We already know this part. Okay, they said believe in God. God is sending you messages. You've been receiving messages from God. Protecting you. That's twice, 3 times. Look, and answering some kind of question. Okay? We know this part. Now what? This is gratitude. Something's in the pocket. Someone, it's like they want to show gratitude, but they haven't. They're sleeping. They're trying to transmute it. What's going on here, man? Something is odd in this energy. Believe, magical harmony, and dreams. Purpose. Bottom of the deck, gratitude, privilege. This is the birthright. Truth and simplicity. Be open. That's you, that's you, that's you. The trees know. The ancestors know that this belongs to you. Something about simplify your life. Get all that clutter out. It says hope and be magical and natural. Natural magic. You're going to get some kind of opportunity because you're the perfect fit. You just need to stay calm because something is happening. Something is going on. Something is occurring in the silence. Okay? There's a storm brewing in that silence. It's that calm silence. There's a storm brewing. You're moving out of the way. Is collective going to just go on vacation? Just get out of the way? You're being divinely guided. Leave it all. Who cares? Take what you want. Privilege. You're gonna get everything that you lost either way. It says purpose. And believe. Ancestors. Telling you to go like on vacation or something and have fun. Look. You see the ancestors. You see the flowers on the tree? That's that same one right there. It says ancestors. Telling you to go have fun. Take a pause. Take a break. They're handling something. To go take... I'm telling you. Go get balance and be in harmony. Just wait on the ancestors. Pretty much. And be happy and joyful. And don't worry about nothing. Nothing. You're divinely loved. You are a chosen one. If you were doubting it, you're on the right path. Don't stop doing what you're doing. But right now, they're telling you to step back. Step back out of the way. Get out of your own way. Just step back. Because you keep feeling like you're supposed to be or needing to be doing something. All you need to be doing is working on self right now. It says open and forgiveness. Forgiving self, open your heart. Divine is telling you that's what you got. It's being prepared. You need to be ready to forgive and be open to forgiving. Natural. Something is yours. Without a doubt, it's yours, and the ancestors and the divine is bringing it in. You're very divinely cherished. Be magical. Okay, is collective gonna start this journey on the all by themselves? It says a calling. You're gonna go camping or something. Nature's calling you. Because you've been stuck inside some kind of box or something. You won't dig it. I'm telling you, it says dreams. That would be awesome if we could just dig a hole and and camp out in it for a while and then move on, wouldn't it? And we could just dig a hole, put us a heater in there, camp out for a little while. That would be totally awesome. But you're warm and cozy in your dreams. Everybody else is like receiving because of you. Your wisdom. Everybody's receiving this like comfort because of you. It says balance and pause. It's going to keep saying that. Maybe you need to go do some mushrooms. Maybe we need to go to an Indian reserve or something and see if they got us some peyote or something. We'll get fucked up on some true, real shit. Meet our... Look, that damn sure looks like it. Like it's trying to say that. Don't it? Take that as it resonates. Something's golden in the future, though. It was already set up. It was already made. It was already prepared for you. It's the right timing. Something coming at the night time. Keep your light on. I'm going to be gone before they get here with my... Look, I'm telling you, same fucking thing, man. They prepared something. Contentment. Elevation. Because you climbed up from out of this hole. But it looks like you was pretty content in this hole. But you climbed up out of this hole. Now you're elevated up. Well, you feel like you're trapped inside whatever this box is. You feel trapped in it. You want to be free. I'm telling you, something to inspire you. You're going to go on a DNA hunt. You might take a trip and go find your DNA. Go find your as far back as you can find. It says gratitude, tradition, ancestors, magical harmony, and bond. Bond with your roots. Be open and find what you find out, because it's going to be magnificent. Something natural. Look, man, some of the things that I've learned. Oh Lord, some of the things that I've learned. There's a water stain on some kind of note, y'all. It says hope. She's got a bunch of puppies. She's carrying a bunch of puppies. What has the dogs got to do with it? It says caring, silence. Ancestors are watching. Look, they've been protecting this. I'm telling you, somebody's protecting this because it belongs to you. It's been protected. Don't that look like the old house? You see that house? You see the whole house? You see the whole house, the ancestors. And it looks like someone tried to chop it down. Look at his face. That looks like the same. Somebody was in there that didn't belong in there. And now you're coming back. There's something about you coming back. Something was given to you in secret. And someone kept it a secret. This is since you was a child, collective. How does collective find out? See, this ain't the same person as this one. These two are the same. One got cut down, or somebody was cut out of something, or put out Cause see how that is the same. This is the like a younger version of this old tree right here. There was some kind of hidden abundance. It says love, golden. Something was locked out. See the lock. Of this. Look, this is all happy and giddy and like party. Alright, tell me, caring, love, and silence. Kindness. Something was falling. Decisions. Dreams. Contentment. God, dog, it's the same to me. Down under. What is this that was given? That was given? Because somebody gave you something as a kid, man. It keeps showing that. Be more witchy. Change. Have more confidence in your magic. Kindness. You need to get the hell away from this. It says hope. Kindness ushers in hope, y'all. There's something in a basket. There's a basket of something. Look, there's a basket there too. Basket, a tisket, a tasket. There's a basket, a basket. They're both full. This basket is full too. Cherish. Cherish some kind of kindness and hope. You're manifesting it. You're manifesting something for yourself. This is hiding. It was hiding in that tree too. Look, you're going to be surprised. This looks like there's a fan. A bond. A fan. It says the ancestors are ushering in some kind of partnership to you. You just don't see it. Okay. Let's get some other cards. Take what resonates. Evil woman. Sheila woman. Oh, same word, just different phrasing. What you got to say here? What do you want to tell collective? What is it that they need to know? Like, tell me, what the hell? Partnership. Ace of Wands. Man. Dog, if you're not about to get a partner, collective, like whether you like it or not, since there's no other competition, there's nobody that can hold a candle to you. This person is a fan. They want to communicate some kind of good news of prosperity and new beginnings. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. For the Star, give it all to you. Because they stole it. God saw it all. Now they got to give it all back to you. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. They have to. Justice. It's going to be bittersweet. Justice. It says King of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. There's somebody, a fan. Look, it shows like you're going to get two big, life-changing amounts of money. I know that sounds crazy. But two big old life-changing amounts. Looks like a past lover did you wrong, took something because they was in debt. It also looks like you're going to get some type of birthright that was left to you when you was a child. Just keeps on saying that. It says the devil, 4 of Wands, some kind of union, freedom from the Ten of Swords and the devil. Some kind of freedom from this. This union is going to bring in freedom from that. This is a powerful union. This partnership. Going to bring something to a final, to closure. It says abundance and joy, the creator. It says 8 of Cups, Midas touch. It says fun, magic, and love. If you can let go of whatever's bittersweet, because that's the same person. Somebody was trying to MK Ultra you. This guy. Judgment's been made on the Emperor. He's surrendering. He's been blocked off. He doesn't have any talents or anything anymore. His magic's been taken. You're going to get it. That's the truth. You're going to receive something from this Emperor. Whatever he thought he was doing, he got to fess up and give it back. What is the... She collected just... man, like, what the fuck? It's saying wait on a sign from God. God almighty. Okay, well, talk about some learning, some patience. Be calm, y'all. y'all stay calm. It says the King of Swords. It looks like the King of Swords is going to offer something to bring it to an end. Because you done had a fucking enough. You ain't playing it no more. It said the five of Pentacles and the King of Wands. 5 of Swords. Bringing it to an end. There's no competition. Bringing it to an end for this Emperor, I'm telling you. This King of Wands is different. This is your true equal. Look, have faith. Because you've been put out in the cold. But your faith is strong. So is your optimism. You're very optimistic, Empress. About hope and the future and knowing that this is all in God's hands. You already know. You know this is in God's hands. This Emperor has to give you something for envy. For thinking that he could do this to you. And there would be no consequences. Seems like quite a few people think that. So... Spirit, seems like quite a few people other than just this Emperor. It seems like quite a few people think that. This Emperor is somebody with clout. It doesn't mean that that's your match. It's somebody that's your counterpart. That's you're just as powerful as they are. You just do things a different way. And they're fixing to fall. They're going to have to. They don't got no choice. It says the 8 of Cups, the High Priestess, the 2 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. Your optimism is what's going to bring this in. And you've been working with somebody, but you've been working alone. Somebody's been trying to MK Ultra this High Priestess. They're out of their fucking mind. They didn't know who they were fucking with. They did not know who they were fucking with. It was a complete surprise that you were as powerful as you are. Because you don't like to be trying to brag about it. You just be doing what you do. Keep telling the truth and you keep doing it persistently. Might take time. Might be overtime. But eventually, all the signs just Make it undeniable. Look, you're going to go from rags to riches, a star. Rags to riches, a star. Magical. It's going to be magical. Abundance. Look, the Creator says, tell you to say no to things that don't serve you. That's what this card says. Creator says no. It says say to no to things that do not serve you. Creator card signifies that there is a powerful energy brewing in the atmosphere around you. It may feel overwhelming and tinged with undertones of darkness. Indeed, you may feel the urge to run and find shelter from the storm, but trust that you are ready to transmute this force into something that will propel you forward on your path. This card is also here to remind you of the power of the word no. No to things that overwhelm you or undermine you. No to people who drain your life source. No to thoughts that drag you into despair. You are mightier than you think, and a glimmer of faith paired with solid intentions can give you the power to harness lightning. Each day you have the choice to be the victim of fear and circumstance, or the creator of a new consciousness. Choose wisely. It says your no is a sword that cuts away the non-essentials so that you can live life to the fullest, live the fullest life. Bethany Webster, page 43. It's your choice. You're going to heal. You're going to go somewhere. Look, judgment's been made on this emperor. He's going to die. His time has come to an end. His reign, his whatever it is, has come to an end. That power, whatever power he had over this community, it's over. It's a done deal. Somebody else is coming in to make you an offer, because they say there's nobody else that can fit. There's somebody going to come in and make you an offer. It says they're frustrated. Why are they frustrated? It says because of all the competition trying to get what is yours. This belongs to you. This King of Pentacles wants to put this to an end. They're frustrated with this group of people because they won't stop. They just don't. They won't quit. Look, they're dumb. They don't understand. They don't get it. I'm telling you. Dumb motherfuckers keep getting caught for the same fucking stupid shit. They're fixing to get really big time caught. A raid. Alright, what's that have to do with collective? Just stay tight, y'all. You keep wanting to run. You keep feeling like you want to run. They're saying keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. You're being seen. You're being seen. What do you can't, if there's a moon in the sky, baby, you're going to see that damn thing. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune. You're being seen. Authentic. You have a gift. Accept it. It's part of you. It's part of your life. It's part of your purpose. Life purpose. Give me the life cards. It was just laying right here. That's past life. Angel answers. There they are. What is this star pertaining to? This star and this high priestess. What is it pertaining to? It does, it resonates. What is it pertaining to that collective is going to be a Queen of Pentacles from this High Priestess. This you're on a spiritual path, you're on the right, you're doing whatever it is, you're on the right path. Support. Life supports you fully. keep doing what you're doing. It says strength and flowers. It says everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. You're about to get rewards for it. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. You're highly, highly protected, collective. Oracle. Quit doubting it. Quit doubting it. You're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Jokers is hovering around my apartment, y'all, today. They keep hovering around my apartment big time. You wouldn't believe it. Speaker. You're an oracle. You're a high priestess. I'm telling you, you have answers from above. It says books and study justice. You're going to study justice. You may go be a lawyer. They so bad want to know what the fuck I'm doing in here. What the fuck? It says practice. Practice, study, books. Go to school. You're going to go to school. You're going to love it. It's freedom. It says you're free to do what you choose. You're an earth angel. Whatever it is, you're going to go study. It looks like music. You're going to maybe study writing. You're going to be some kind of speaker. But you discern the answers for others. Now, the very first card, when I pulled them out of the deck and showed y'all, it said counseling. You help others find their true path. This is not only in this realm. Understand, you're remembering who you are. Okay? I know who I am in the other realm. I tell people their subjects or what have you. I tell them this is you and you are paired together. Your souls go. You're going to be born under this and you're going to be born under that. And y'all are going to meet that soul and change his heart to God. Somehow they might be the parents of that soul. They might be the best friend of that soul. But I send them on their journey. That's what I do in the spiritual realm. I tell them, okay, you're a perfect fit to you and him, or you and that soul together. But you're going to be under these circumstances. You're going to be under these circumstances. You're going to make an effect on this soul's life to bring him closer to God. That's what I do in the spiritual realm. I already know. I've done it, and I've been there, and I've been in the presence of doing it. They come up to me. I can't explain all of this like that unless you know, you know. You just know. Have you been there? You know. That's what's going on. You're stepping into it. It's even in that balancing out. You're stepping into your... Whatever this is, you like to learn, you like knowledge, you like to learn different types of stuff that don't pertain to each other. All that. You like to do those types of things. You like to, because one thing that you're learning is like a release, okay, from the pressures of learning something that was difficult. Listen, I'll tell you this, all the known geniuses in the world and the people who like philosophers and that, every single one of them had an outlet. A lot of times, like Einstein came up with E equals MC squared. He was playing classical music, and when he came up with that, they like to paint and be creative. That's their outlet. That's Leonardo da Vinci. Golly, look at his shit. He's a painter and all that. And that's their outlet for the to balance out all the knowledge, because the knowledge can be heavy and stressful. And you have to have some type of outlet to balance it, like dancing and singing and drawing and coloring and painting and that. All the geniuses, go look it up. Every genius ever has some type of, most of the time, musical outlet, something to do with music, because music is a frequency to the higher answers. It can draw the higher answers. But if you just say, keep doing that vibration it'll like open up your pineal gland. It says, look around and find some signs. The universe is speaking to you. I told you. They're telling you they're going to give you a sign. Check in with your body and release any tension you're carrying. Do something that you enjoy. Stretch. Even if you don't enjoy stretching, when you get done, it'll feel so good. You'll be like, why don't I do that all the time? You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. You know how you're dimming it? You talk shit to yourself, especially when you wake up. Woo-wee. Because you're coming back into this gravity realm. And you're like, rhythm, rasm, suckum, frizzum. It's all going to be okay. Yep, Jesus is the only way. He is the only way. I started this reading out by telling that. Jesus is the only. There's no other way to get into heaven if you tried. You can't get there. Only Jesus. Only through Jesus. That's the only way. Period. Going around judging folks and stuff like that you can't get in heaven like that. No, you can't. Telling people about their sins, and you can't get in heaven that way neither. It don't get you there. I don't care what you do. If you had $1 billion fucking dollars, don't get you in heaven. Only Jesus. That's the only way you can get there. He is the key. It says guidance. Somebody may be becoming like a life coach or a life speaker or something to that effect. Amen. Stay golden. It says, in times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my faith to God, and my faith is rewarded. I put my fate in God's hands, and He rewards my faith. Amen. Keep on shining, baby. Staying golden, just like it says. Keep on shining and staying golden. And that is faith. That's a hope and conduct for miracles and conduct for just a... You just know that somewhere, how, some way, even if it don't look like it's for your highest good, it's going to change things. And quit putting expectations on how you think that you should receive this. Does that make sense? Like, how you think that you should... that because that one took it and that one did that they should be the one giving it to you or what have you. God is giving it to you. So don't worry about the way. Don't worry about how it's coming. Okay? Just know that it is. That it's definitely coming. Something looked like it was already flipped. The root girl. Disowned self. That was already flipped when I was shuffling these cards. Dog, if that don't look like the ones in the secret of the what, that looks like the same kind of deal, don't it? You're going to find out something about your roots, your DNA. Do you some kind of air? You. Amen. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. That's my best friend. I wouldn't be able to make it without him. It says the astral wisdom, lay of the land, and wood wives, adaptability. Look, from the top to the bottom, it went 46, 64, and then in the middle of that is a 34. It's your decision to make this move. It says Gardens of Venus, rest and renewal, completion. You're putting an old past life behind you and starting a brand new, fresh, adapting to a brand new, fresh everything. You're going to get to put you did the job. Does that make sense? On this next venture, you don't need to be, let's see. You don't need to be guarded or anything like that. You're highly protected. Okay? So when you get away from this energy, don't be closed off to the new energy, afraid that it's going to be the same as the old energy, because you're moving into a time. We just had a shift and change from the lion energy to we're in the horse energy now. The fire horse at that. Passion, things that you're passionate about that make you feel joyful. That's what's coming. That's what's happening. Fire it up, baby. Pass the dosha to the left-hand side. Pass the dosha to the left-hand side. Fired up. Get fired up. Get fired up and sit your ass down and wait for God to tell you when to fucking move, okay? Because God, He's very, very consistent about doing shit at the very last minute. I say that. God's consistent about just waiting till the last minute to see if you really got all that patience you claiming to have. He gonna test that shit. He gonna say, okay. Alright, wow. Okay. She's faithful. Alright. Get out of negativity. That's over. The negative is over. You're moving into abundance, okay? See what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If y'all want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $ANGELMOON6237. Green and blue. Something about green and blue. Just 129. That's so funny. That's how my granddaughter counts. She says 129, and I say, no, it's 1, 2, 3 verses. Death, Jerry of job versus win, sing, as fuck, fun as fuck, fun saving, Foz, saving. Wow. Okay, fairies. Fairy Jean. That's funny because my daughter Sherry, her name means the princess of the fairies. This is Jean's brain. Jean's brain. What? Very. Wow. Very fabulous. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment, Spirit. Ian, that's somebody's name. Fabian. Oh, y'all remember Fabian? Fabio. Fabian. That's what it was. Fabian. At the fucking day, at the day boat ramp. He come walking up, talking about, hey, you're my twin flame. I said, oh, whatever, and I let him do the reading with me. Do y'all remember that dude? Well, a couple of days later, I called that fucking Sale University, and he answered the phone. He was in Florida then. I was like, what are you doing answering the phone in this place? It was weird. It was weird. But I never went. War over, sorry, sorry. One zag. Very sorry. Waved. He waved. Yeah. Was that funny? It says Savior. Wayne, FBI. Jean. I wish I had fucking paycheck then. Fucking pay me Cash Patel, motherfucker. It says free. Oh, wait a minute. Fear Brown. What is Brown out here for? Jay Browning? Jason Browning ever. Wait. Jay. He's a motherfucker. Forever. Forever now. Something's forever now. Born for saving. Wavy. JJ. That's his boy. Fern, fire. Warning. Save, gave, gas, fire. Gas fire was, Georgia was, warning us, use gas. Fuse warning. Go. Joey. Mama's boy. Swear in. Go swear in. War. Go swear in by. Aware of you, by FBI, swear in for favor in advise or wait. Some kind of view. Soar, guess, soar. Yes, we. Junior. Yes, Junior. brag, grab a few boys, grab a few boys, gravy, graves, graves of warn us, brave, so brave, you're so brave, you're, something about Junior, it says nurse us, gave you, bravo, safe, gave you safe, born, okay, keep saying that, you born, we gave you something at your birth, a bargain, or bargain you with, we saw view, fire was I sorry, fire was what, naive, I sorry, Joe, your bar grief, oh, somebody sorry for your grief, stay out of the bar, stay sober, something about gravy, January, in January, angry, if it says Jews, if Jews over save, bang, Ray, Gary in way, ring, for something about forever bros, favor, we got Yeah, they're hovering on it. Siren. Fire siren gave away wrong. Gave away wrong. Braves. Gave away wrong. Favor is favor. Something about the job. Wrong job. Wrong job. Way far. Way far is way far. Wrong job. Avenue. Avenue. Gave in. Boy gave in. Grow by joy is grow by joy. Navy. Be Navy. Grew gravy. Row. There's a lot going on here. Sun is. I am the sun and the air. Something is criminally vulgar. Go bear. Go bear. Go swear in. Okay. Rob. Young gun. Wears gun. You wear gun. For us. You wear a gun for us. Begins war. Away. Far away. Victory. Wage war. Rare signs. Rare signs. Wings of a wavy, a brave, wavy wings of a job. Wings, rare. Rare job. Somebody wants to give you a gun and a badge. So some kind of gray area. Gray area. Far. Gray area. Far. Far. Job. Job is far. The FBI. This is job is FBI. Far. Gray area. June. WW. Big VV. 12/9. September 12th. We got February 19th. Is that today? Today's the 19th? I gotta see. It said 1111 when I said that. It's the 18th. So tomorrow's the 19th, y'all. February 19th. Figure in. Say figure job area. Figure in. Join us. Sure. Gay. Boy, sure, gay. I don't care. Ferrari. It says Ferrari. Gay. Faye. Bray. Brag on you. Brag on you for sure. Somebody brags on you for sure. Is it Wayne? Gary? Sarah? Oh, so this is a passed away person bragging on you to the angels. This is Barry Sarah gave away gun. Georgia. Yeah, they buried her. She was some kind of government official too, y'all. Now you know they killed her. I'm just saying. They fucking killed her. We win. They buried Sarah. VJ 19X. Y'all remember I told y'all about the distance between a 1 and a 9 is the golden ratio. Between the 9 and the 1, I'm sorry. Not between the 1 and the 9, but the 9 and the 1. That little piece, that little perfection is the separation of positive and negative at the very center point. Two people are going through it. We waive your saving. We waive your very I don't know, somebody thinks you're fabulous. It says air signs, fire signs. It says both of those. Air signs, water signs. Wavy, very, born over a few. It says Zen. I don't know, it says zingers too. And there's a gun. And there's burn a gay boy. Gay boy burn Sarah. Braze, gaze in. This ain't Gaybo. This is Gary. This is that cop. He shot Sarah. Safe near ran. Something's unsafe. It says ran. Unsafe. It says rare. This is that cop, Gary Morgan. This all is allegedly, y'all, but this is his nickname. We got Georgia boy. Georgia boy. Gun safe. Gun safe. Borrow a gun safe. Away. Somebody hid something. Are they gonna find it? It says yes. So something is boring as fuck. Did y'all see that? It said boring as fuck. Oh, come on, man. Q fell to the floor. Somebody a queen. It says wage war. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Brawny. Brawny, you're the quicker picker-upper. You're going to have bragging rights. Collective. Wings soar. It says S-O-A-R and it says W-I-N-G-S. Soar wings. W-J. Something. Somebody is not who they... You might have had a... Why do I seeing twins? Like actual real twin, like brothers. Why do I see that all of a sudden? There's something to do with twins. That's the angels. Helpful people, some kind of situation and success. That's what I've seen. This situation will improve. Meditation brings answers. I just want to know, is this person got a twin brother? It's up to you. Something's going to be your final decision. That's already been established. Within the next few months. It's up to you. This person got a twin brother. Why am I seeing twin brothers? Twin brothers. Within the next few weeks. There's a lot of people right there. Something about going socializing. It says peaceful resolution. A lot of people out there. You gonna run into an angel? There's a lot of people out there. It says within the next few weeks. A peaceful resolution. Ask others for help. Ask help from others. Perfect timing. You're going to run into the perfect person to ask for help. Crazily enough. Is it a stranger? I need help, collective. Just send me into the right direction. It says romance. I just don't know where to go from here because these people put me in a predicament because of my granddaughter. She's still in need of my assistance. Forgiveness. No. Told y'all gonna forgive somebody and tell them bye. You're gonna go do something on your own. Because you was cloaked and God's uncloaking you. You're going to go take off and do something on your own with this new, whatever you're going to get. You're going to receive something that's going to enable you to go take some kind of action to go study something. There's something better. It says yes. Abundance is waiting for you somewhere. It says a fan is going to come in perfect timing. Offer you something. No need to worry. You don't need to worry at all. There's no reason to. But you're going to say no to something. Somebody's going to try to... Like I said, y'all. This Emperor energy is trying to still turn this around in their favor. But they're not going to be able to. It's already been... The ball's rolling. Okay, you're going to go You may not go to college or what have you. You may go study something, though. Like, you may be going under a swami or a rabbi or something like that. But it's where you're going to find your romance. You're in charge, too. There's something about you being in charge. Saying no to things that you don't want to do. Somebody, if you don't feel you want to do that, and that's how you want to spend your time, then tell them, fuck no. Give me my fucking money. Get the fuck out of my face. And say it like that. Be assertive. Be assertive. Be assertive. Be assertive. Look, telling people no is not being mean. So quit thinking that that's what it means. It doesn't mean that you're being mean. Just tell somebody no means that you're being kind to yourself. And if they don't like it, then they didn't care whether one way or another how you felt about it. It says page 51. It says, the robe. That's what confused me. Chinese scholars' robes, you see. Well, I suppose you've come to see my collection. Happy to show you my beauties. Always happy. I was about to correct the Colonel when I realized I didn't know exactly why we'd come. Dee said, "Indeed, sir, that's a part of our purpose. We understand you to be quite a connoisseur of Chinese art." "That I am, yes. The Colonel nodded sagaciously. "Quite an aesthesiast." Okay, it says, you set celestials? Quite aesthesiast. You celestials? Impressive, I say. Come, let's start here. While in misuse of the word aesthesiast grated on me as much as his form of address to us, I held myself in check, and I suppose Dee wanted me to do so. It says, the Colonel led us to a table by the window. For the next half hour he discoursed upon platter after brushing paint, bowl after fan, bronze urn after clay horse. I followed Dee's lead and listened silently, though more than once I was forced to bite my tongue. I was no scholar of Chinese art, but I could tell that Tang from the Ming differentiated a Yogel rain mark from that of a later period. It says, distinguish between an incense burner and a wine cup. It says, Colonel Moore seemed to have no such insight. Some of the items in his collection he described correctly, others in a garbled way that indicated his understanding of Chinese culture to be minimal at best. Nevertheless, he showed us around with a good deal of pride. It says, finally, Dee said, thank you, Colonel, for this edifying tour. We won't take up any more of your time. You must be busy preparing for your arrival of your new acquisitions. The Colonel's eyebrows knitted together. New acquisitions? The contents of Ma Zi Ren's shop. Yes, of course. Terrible shame, that. A good man, Ma. Good man. Yeah, it is a shame. I suppose the widow was too distraught to consider keeping the shop open. Something's coming about. Yes, quite. That's why I offered to buy the contents as one. Save her the burden of managing their disposition, don't you know? You'd think being married to a Chinaman, but no, poor girl has no idea when it comes to Chinese antiquities. She can't tell a hawk from a handsaw. That's what the man is saying, like, she's Chinese. It says, nor can you, I thought to myself. It says, Dee said, but the young shop assistant, he seemed knowledgeable. She gave no thought to keeping the shop open under his management, ? I fancied I saw the Colonel's eyes flash, but perhaps not, as he remained affable. I really couldn't say. Always struck me as unreliable, that fellow. Running off to lectures here and there, probably a Bavokichin, a Chinese Bavokchidian. Yes, that's it. No, better this way. Much better. Well, gentlemen, if there's nothing else. No, nothing, said Dee. Thank you, Colonel. We'll be off. and off we were. Well, Leo, said Dee. It says, as we walked, what did you make of that? The man's a fool. Connoisseur at my foot. Chinese goods are all the rage in London, and so he amasses them. His collection is probably the talk of his club, where men is as ignorant as he discussed his treasures in weighty tones. It says, when the fashion winds shift, I wager he'll sell everything and collect the art of the Bantu or Cherokee or whatever craze follows next. I don't disagree, but as relates to our investigation, I thought back. I'm sorry, I said, I don't see... No, I thought not. It didn't strike you as odd that I had to remind him of his new acquisitions? And when we met Li Zi Rong at the shop, did you notice anything about him that implied he might be a Bolshevik? Rather the opposite, I admitted. He seemed keen to keep up the shop's capitalist business. But Dee, what does all this mean? I don't know. It's important, though, when investigating, not to make judgments based on incomplete information. So you're about to find some more completed information, or somebody is, or they have found it. It says, we walked on. It says, discussing the incongruity between the fashion of England for artifacts of China iniquity and the present day striving in China for to be more modern. This decision absorbed us until Dee stopped. I looked around. We walked for some time, and without my noticing the change, we had crossed into Whitechapel. Puddles stood on the shadowed streets, and smells of old cabbage and rotting fish permeated in the air. Why have we come here? What are we investigating? This area is most unsavory. We're investigating nothing. I was thinking to change into European dress. This is my hotel. Dee pointed to the building outside of which we stood. Its peeling paint and canted staircase and general ramshackle appearance did not bode well for the interior or for the nature of other guests. Dee, why here? Dee's smile was wiry. I'm Chinese. Who needed lodging in London? It said, hotels at this season are in demand, and hotelers are able to pick and choose their guests. This was all I could find. The current fashion for our art does not, it seems, translate a fashion for our persons. How well I know that. But really, Dee, you cannot stay here. I shudder to think the state of the room, nor can I imagine the meals are palatable. I paused and thought, why not prevail upon the Russells? I'm sure they'd be delighted to have you as a guest. Very possible, but as the circumstances under which you and I met would indicate, investigations can be a thorny thing. So she don't trust them, but she's staying where she needs to stay. She's doing what she needs to do, and it's kind of cloaked and like an undercover, like she's in some type of cloaked energy. I already read the message from the universe, didn't I? I'm going to read another one. It says, release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs, in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. I trust it. I trust you, God. I trust you, God. Trust you with everything. By grace and through faith. But God, who is rich in mercy because of his great love with which he loved us, even when we were dead in trespasses, made us alive together in Christ. By grace you have been saved. Take that as it resonates. Ain't nothing you done. Yeah, you're remarkable and you're extraordinary, but you ain't done a damn thing to get your ass into heaven but be friends with Jesus. I'm telling you, it's by grace. By his grace. So you need to be thankful and grateful and thankful and thankful and thankful and grateful and thankful. Because he's the one that's protecting you. Believe that. You've had people trying to kill you all over the fucking place, right? And here you sit, being alive and shit, breath and all that good stuff, heartbeat. Ask God to use you as the instrument, the tool, to show others of His existence. He will. He will. Is that it? Are we done? Should I give him some affirmations? I am abundant. I am successful. I am the bomb diggity. I don't be playing no fucking games. I'm fucking funny and I'm talented and I'm gifted and I'm the bomb fucking diggity. They can't tell me nothing. Anyway, let's see what the affirmation wants to tell you. She's going to say you're worthy or some crap. Today I'm receptive. Today I will let go of the past. I will live in the present, and I am looking forward to the bright future. That's beautiful. That sums up this whole reading. Be in the here and now and expect. Today I feel optimistic. See me grinning and smiling and shit? Today I will see the beauty and goodness in the hearts of every person I interact with. That's interesting. Because I did. So far, a pleasant day. 5:41. So far, it's been a pleasant day. How about y'all? I'm still alive, too. They hovering around my shit. Look, you're going through a rebirth. I'm telling you, you're in gestation. You're about to come out. You're about like, there's labor pains and everything happening. I'm telling you. It says investments. Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely. I'm tell you, invest in yourself. That looks like music. Looks like an equalizer. Some type of equalizer. That's what I see. Like a digital equalizer. Maybe you go to film school or music art school, whatever. I don't know. What do you do? What kind of school you go to do that? What's it called? Does anybody know? To go be I guess a producer? Would that what it would be? A producer? Someone that tweaks the ending result and edits and all that shit. The ending results of the music. Is that a producer? Auto engineer. Okay, so you go for auto engineering. Okay. Can you just go to any old college for that, or do you need to go to a music college or the college for the arts? Is that college for the arts still in New York where they did Fame? Is that still real? Is that still? I mean, that used to be real. That was the real college that they used. A lot of those people were real students. Is that still open? Look, there ain't no age limit on no fucking somebody to damn produce music. You can tell that because look at all them fuckers. Oh, all them old fuckers, Birdman, and all them fuckers that all still producing music. You can be self-taught, but if you self-taught, people aren't going to be as apt to receive you, right? Because I can do that shit fucking, my eyes closed. I took fucking multimedia and shit when I was in high school. My hair's all fried out today. I took multimedia when I was in high school. I had a great teacher named Mr. Adams, Coach Adams. But I know how to, I do my own shit on my karaoke. Like, I do my own, has an equalizer there that you can go to and you can change each one of them, but I don't know what the names of the, it says such hertz or whatever. I don't know what the names of those, each line is, and each one of them's got a line that has a name, and I need to know that, because when I get on a bigger scale, there's going to be lots and lots more. Trust me, man. I've been around live music and shit like that all of my life, off and on. But I've been around the equalizer, the sound system. I've been around it. I fooled around with it a little tiny bit, but not enough that I could sit there and go, okay, this one makes it sound like this. This one makes it sound like this, wherever it's sitting. If I move this one, it changes the sound of that, puts more of an echo. Because because I do it when my natural ear can hear it more than knowing where to put the line or the number. What I know the basics though, 432, 662, and 883. Those are the most angelic type frequencies, the most positive frequencies to use when it comes to using the music. You get up in the 900s, it starts getting a little darker, like in the frequency. But that all depends on what you set, what your original settings are. If they're in like stage setting, or if they're in echo setting, or what. All that's a factor too. So, audio engineering says you're gonna be a speaker of some kind, though. That's what Life Purpose said. So speak up. Don't be afraid to talk, man. Don't be afraid to talk, and be your authentic self. I guess I'm done, y'all. Just like that. This is all allegedly. Any names or anything I've used, it's all made up. It's a story. If it's resonating with y'all, hit that like button, subscribe. Because they watching me for sure. And they're tagging my live highlights, but not the live videos. Guess they're lazy. I guess we figured that out a long time ago. But maybe one of them's not. Jawbreaker. It ain't going nowhere neither. I tried. I guess I'm gonna have to take a hammer to it, bust it in half. I like to see the insides, where it's got a bunch of colors and shit of the jawbreakers. Alright, y'all. That's what y'all look like to me. I'll see you on the flip side.